Wait, the boy escaped, but his shadow had not time to get out.
Mary, you should have kept that shadow.
I did.
Sunday's show, I opened the drawer to find the shadow and here comes Oreos.
I rolled it up, George, and here it is.
And I tried not to react.
It is nobody I know. But he does look a scoundrel.
So I just carried on with the scene, but then when we came off stage, Jared's like, did you find the Oreos? So you surprised me. You seem a very serious person. And then the whole like opening the drawer with the Oreos sliding down. Okay, so rehearsal, I was like, hey, I don't want these here. And then you did it to me in the show.
Dear nightlights that protect my sleeping babes, burn clear and steadfast tonight.
First I had on my pink lacy evening gown for going out and fancier hair and earrings and makeup. And then I changed into Smee, but first I had to put on Mrs. Darling's purple everyday wear. Tuck in the dress into my unders shorts. Put on my pearls. Oh, I took off my fake lashes. Rubbed off some of the makeup. Undid the bun. Put on my Smee hat, my Smee glasses. Tried to remember to take off my wedding ring. So then I would be Smee Darling. So that then I could quickly
change to Darling, pull my hair, take off glasses, try to remember to put my ring back on, change shoes, out of my Smee boots, and then quickly come back, tuck up my dress, put back on my Smee clothes, take my hair back down.
yeah, and back out again.
Smee, into the water! Star, Key, man the boat! Take him dead or alive!
Boys, land into the water!
I have to get off stage real quick because all of a sudden I needed to be Mrs. Darling.
But she's to stay behind. And you, a lady, never.
My director said, hey, just don't even put your shoes on, because she's right. Something as simple as just putting on shoes to then get out there can take forever.
To die will be an awfully big adventure.
So, yeah, why not? I was running into the Mermaid Lagoon anyways. I also got to play Mr. Smee.
That's the way, yo-ho, we to a pirating we go. And if we're parted by a shot, we're sure to meet below.
I was super glad when the sound and light tech booth guy came and read some lines for Hook and Mr. Darling as well. What's the nickname?
Schnoogalugan.
Schnoogalugan, yes. Jared Samuelson, Schnoogalugan, Mr. Darling, Hook.
Captain, let go!
Put back down that pistol first.
It was one of those boys you hit. I tried to shot him dead.
Aye, and the sound would have brought the woodland creatures upon us. Do you want to lose your limbs?
That is true. Shall I after him, Captain, and tickle him with Johnny Corkscrew? Johnny's a silent fellow.
I decided that he will be strong because he has to heave ropes, push anchor winches. He rows with his arms. His legs are strong. He's pretty limber. I was not supposed to make my Smee like Disney's Smee. That was kind of hard for me. I love Disney Smee. A bumbling, lovable doofus. I decided to lead with my heart because he cares, but also with my feet. It's kind of an odd bent shape. So I tried to focus on quick short steps, arms that go to my hat because it is loose. I express with my hat. So I was trying out some stuff and I was fiddling with my glasses and my hat and doing more Disney type movements, and Brooke made a note that she doesn't want myself, Jenilyn, to disappear in my character. So she wanted to see me in Smee. That was, yeah, a puzzler. How do I do that? He's hopeful, he is dim, he's playful, he's social, he's kind, gentle, peacekeeping, lovable, loyal, friendly, optimistic, a doofus, overly eager to please. He is what you call the bosun, which is the deck boss. And some people were saying, oh, he's first mate, but he's a devoted crew member of Captain Hook. But I think first mate is a rank that you have to have proper schooling in military so that if something were to happen to the captain during battle, the first mate then could take over. And that is not Smee. I would say Starkey. I'd say Starkey probably could have been first mate. And that character was split into two. One was Star, one was Keith. And one was a little more verbose, like punch you with the words. And the other was more like stab you with dagger eyes if you crossed her. Smee is Irish. He says,
Luff, you spalpeens, luff.
Spalpeens is Irish for you rascals. And you know when the sails are fully billowed out, to luff means to change it so that then the sails are flapping. I'm guessing so that you're slowing down. So luff, you spalpeens, luff. Well, that's just like, make the ship slow down so we don't crash into that rock, you rascals. That's my understanding of what I just said. What do I, as Smee, really want? My super objective. I am eager to please Captain Hook, and I contribute to his health, happiness, and success in any way I can. Aye aye, Captain. But what I really want is for everyone just to get along. Stop all this fighting. Come on already. What motivates me? I love sailing and I'm good at it. So, it's a pirate's life for me. I want to be needed. I need to belong somewhere, since I don't really fit in anywhere. Yeah, kind of a loner. Well, the obstacle is the crew is stuck on Neverland and they're bored. They like to go pirating on the seven seas, but Captain Hook is obsessed with getting Pan.
Vegetable?
No.
Mineral?
No.
Star and Key, they go and take a nap because he's going to play some game with
Vegetable, mineral.
Man?
No.
It's actually from Aristotle.
Boy?
Yes.
Ordinary boy?
No.
Wonderful boy?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you in England?
No.
Are you here?
Yes.
Smee, you ask him some questions.
I can't think of a thing, Captain.
because Pan did something naughty, cut off his hand and fed it to the crocodile. He's obsessed with getting him because
Can't guess, you give up.
Yes!
his cockiness drives him mad.
Yes. Well then, I am Peter Pan.
Pan? Smee, into the water! Star, Key, man the boat! Take him dead or alive!
But I remain loyal to the captain. I try to follow his orders, but I also try to keep the peace.
All is over. Who is what? If the woodland creatures have won, they will sound the call. They have won.
I'm a nonconformist, not so intelligent, bad at pirating pirate. I'm a bit bullied by the crew. I'm irritating to the captain, but I'm also lovable. I don't know, captain is kind of my friend. He kind of likes me whether he wants to or not.
Just said they find Smee lovable. Yet, an hour gone, I found him letting the youngest and trying his spectacles. Pathetic Smee.
Pathetic.
Nonconformist pirate. A smile upon his face because he thinks they fear him. How can I break it to him that they find him lovable?
I'm loyal and I'm optimistic. I'm needed by the captain to maintain his mental stability. So how do I see the world around me as Smee? I like myself and I like my life. I want to be a better pirate, but it kind of goes against my gentle nature. I'm just a misfit, but that's okay. I'm always looking for the rainbows in life. Captain James Hook is my boss, and I give my service to him.
Not of crocodiles, but of that one crocodile. The brute liked my arm so much, Smee, that he's followed me ever since. From sea to sea, from land to land, licking his lips for the rest of me.
Well, in a way, it is sort of a compliment.
I want no such compliments. I want Peter Pan. Smee, that crocodile would have had me by now.
I give him kindness and hope and loyalty. In return, I get barked at, but also confided in and trusted to follow orders. Ish.
Yo ho! When I say
I
pop!
really like Peter Pan, but I would feel ill will towards him if he hurt Captain Hook again.
Not slept upon your bones when you have shaken hands.
with the
And I like the darling children.
yo ho,
crocodile!
I kind of like the crocodile too. I'm not too scared of him. So, as an actor, one goal I had for myself was to learn from the masters, the other kids in the show, which I loved watching them. They are youth.
You see, sir, I don't think my mother would like me to be a pirate. Would your mother like you to be a pirate slightly?
I don't think so. Twin, would your mother like you?
Stow that gap! You boy, you look as if you had some pluck in you. Did you never want to be a pirate, me hearty?
When I was in school. What do you think, Michael?
What would you call me if I joined?
Blackbeard Joe.
Dear boys, I feel that I have a message to you from your real mothers. And it is this. We hope our sons will die like English gentlemen. Yeah! I'm going to do what my mother hopes. What are you going to do, twin?
My mother.
Now tie her up! Get the plank ready!
I enjoyed a lot of the Lost Boys and their funny things they had to say and do.
What should we do? What would Peter do?
Peter would look at them through his legs. Let us do what Peter would do.
It's just silly, stupid stuff. Oh, and as a human, one goal I had for myself in this entire show was to have fun with reckless abandon. I'm really glad I did this experience. It has made me think about being more playful and youthful in my everyday life so that life is more enjoyable, as it should be. Yeah, problems will always and worries will always come up in life. That's part of the human experience. But to be able to walk through life a bit more like Smee, hey, that sounds good to me.
Spirit that haunts this dark lagoon, dost hear me?
Odds, bobs, hammer and tongs, I hear you.
Who are you, stranger? Speak.
I am Jas Hook, captain of the Jolly Roger.
No, you are not.
Say that again and I'll cast anchor in you.
If you are Hook, tell me, who am I?
A codfish? Only a codfish?
A codfish?
We've been captained all this time by a codfish?
It's lowering our pride.
Don't desert me now, bullies.
Tell me more about Hook then.
Hook was a tough one, I think, for me. Initially, I thought Hook was an angry man, but in developing that character a little bit, showing his relationship with mostly Smee, I think they also like to be playful and joke around a little bit. And I think Hook probably cared a lot for Smee. Yeah. So he wasn't, this just always angry. But again, he demanded respect, even more so than Mr. Darling, because he was the captain.
Mm-hmm. And yet, your crew didn't always.
No, they didn't. And Star and Key, they bolted pretty quick,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We saw another side of you too, though, when it came to the crocodile.
That's, yeah. And it would have been fun to work a little bit with the other pirates and their reaction to how Hook responded to the crocodile.
Well, you're barking orders, you're being rawr, and then all of a sudden, the crocodile.
Yeah.
So there was a change.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we saw that and how do we digest that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch me attempt to balance it, fail many, many times.
Oh, it was challenging. There was a little
I had to fit it into a teeny little hole, yeah.
Oh.
It looks like his mustache there.
I guess we kind of covered a little bit, but what were some of your biggest challenges?
Yeah, so memorizing lines we talked about, character development as well. Brooke stayed after, I think we worked an hour on Hook's soliloquy. And again, my idea initially was that Hook's always angry. So when I first read it, it was just all angry. And so working with Brooke on that, talking about what he's actually saying, and is he angry?
He got good at those soliloquies.
Compare with them.
Yes.
The children on this boat about to walk the plank.
And the last show, he added growl to his voice,
This is my hour of triumph.
so he's a lot more menacing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disky spirit compels me now to make my dying speech.
This is the sound
Yes.
and lights guy.
Dying, there may be no time for it.
Turned actor in
I don't know.
2 months?
All mortals envy me, yet better perhaps for Hook to have had less ambition. Oh, fame, fame, thou glittering bauble.
Impressive.
The little children love me. I am told they play at Peter Pan, and the strongest always choose to be Peter. I would rather be a twin than Hook. They force the baby to be Hook. The baby! That is where the canker gnaws.
When he talks about, no children love me, so I think kind of he's thinking back, like, how could I have done things differently?
Oh, remorseful.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and then when he's talking about Smee in there, again, I thought angry, but then it came across that, no, he's kind of, he's adoringly talking about Smee. Pathetic Smee. So, yeah, it's more of a playful, not like pathetic Smee. It's more like, pathetic Smee, So,
Okay.
yeah. So his love for Smee,
That's
friendship,
cool.
and yeah.
Yeah, I know for me, I was trying to be like anything to help the captain. He needs someone to stabilize him. He needs help. And I'll be his friend, sure, whatever. Or I'll just help him get Pan. If that's what he wants, okay. I'll try, sort of.
Yeah.
I'll play along.
Yeah.
So.
It would be
Yeah.
an interesting backstory to see how the two of them came to be.
Yeah.
No. Bicarbonate of soda. No, not even. Quiet down, you dogs. Or cast anchor.
That's why Hardy
Are the prisoners chained up so they can't fly away? Then hoist them up.
Yeah, I was on that side, and it scared me when you guys first started yakking. And then I got to join in on the first
You
show.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I just had my own little.
I thought of another challenge, at least for me, was the language of the lines that we had to say.
Yes.
So how did you overcome that? Just curious.
Well, some of the words, like I would have to go to the dictionary and look them up.
Me too.
Yeah. But I noticed throughout the whole process, a lot of the cast members, there were times where they were like, I don't even know what that means, But then trying to feel the feels with that language, was difficult.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, you got your soliloquy down at the end. It was, I really enjoyed how you delivered it.
Oh, thank you.
It was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like definitely night and day difference from the beginning to the end, and I was just like so proud of you. Oh, it was very exciting to watch, like not only you but also myself, like, oh crap, so many lines to like, oh, I got this. Yeah. It was like,
yeah. And I appreciate your help. We spent a lot of extra time.
Yeah, I needed it.
Before and after and other days, just running lines and blocking and
Yeah.
I absolutely needed that, and that helped a ton.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because like it helped it become more automatic, not just with myself at home.
Yeah.
But to do it and go through the motions and everything over and over again, then it felt like, okay, now we can start adding all those little things that make it more like interesting or real or
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Your hard work ethic. Your hard work ethic.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah. It was so much fun.
I once heard it strike 6 within him.
Someday the clock will run down, and then he'll get you.
Aye, that is the fear that haunts me. Smee? This seat is hot. Odds, box, hammers, and tongs are burning!
Unrip your plan, Captain.
To return to the boat, cook a large, rich cake of jolly things with sugar on it. Green sugar. It is plain there is but one room below, for there is one chimney. The silly moles had not the sense to see that they needed a door apiece. We'll put the cake on the shore of the mermaid's lagoon. The boys are always swimming about there, trying to catch the mermaids. They will see the cake, gobble it up. For having no mother, they don't know how dangerous it is to eat rich, damp cake. They will die.
That is the wickedest, prettiest policy I've ever heard of. Ow!
Shake hands on it.
No, Captain, no.
You know, like I said early on in the rehearsals, just thinking that everybody was looking at me and judging what I was saying and doing and what I was doing with my body. My body is very stiff, so trying to be a little more loose was very difficult. That was very difficult.
So that was maybe one of your bigger challenges.
That was a huge challenge.
Oh,
and
yeah?
even working straight with Grace and Brooke, you know, talking about how to loosen up, like they would show me and I would try to, you know, do the same thing. Just wasn't happening. So it was just difficult to get out of that stiffness. So, which worked for Mr. Darling,
Oh, yeah.
but Hook not so much.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, he was swaggery at some points, and then all of a sudden, snap, he was angry. So and stiff.
But I think even in his anger moments, the scene after the soliloquy where he brings the children back on and Wendy, I think he was kind of angry there, but I think he still should have been kind of loose. Kind of like, you know.
Enjoying his villainous performance.
Yeah.
Yo ho! Yo ho! You walk so long, it's so, till it goes down and you goes down. We're sure to meet.
Ring around the rosy, pumpkin full of posy.
Death and Oddfish, who is to fetch me out that doodle-doo?
Wait until Cecil comes back.
When Star and Keat, you were telling them to go fetch that doodle-doo, and they were like, no! And then when Star gave you those dagger eyes, like she was gonna kill you, you like rose to the challenge and stared her down too, and I was like, I'm kind of scared right now.
She did have dagger eyes. Like, she was so much fun to work with. But yeah, it was kind of terrifying in the moment, you know. So yeah, trying to, you know, overcome that. And
well, I just saw
stare back at her.
I saw like military background all of a sudden.
Oh.
When I saw you respond to her, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she kept. I loved that she kept playing that up more and more each rehearsal, and then also the show. So that was so much fun.
Yeah, she stomped to her death.
Yeah.
Star, Key, did I hear you volunteer?
No, White Thunder.
My Hook thinks you did.
I'll swing before I go in there.
Is it mutiny? Star and Key are the ringleaders? Shake hands. Did any other gentlemen say mutiny?
She was amazing.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Oh, the whole cast.
Yeah.
I have all good things to say.
Thought it through, lads. There's a Jonah aboard.
I am man with a hook.
No, it is the girl. Never was right with a pirate ship with a woman aboard. We'll right the ship when she is gone.
Funny, because there's tons of women aboard.
Throw the girl overboard.
Yeah, all the pirates are women.
So yes, there is one.
Who's that?
Peter Pan, the Avenger.
Cleave him to the brisket.
The ships are cursed. Stop poison out.
I think he's the curse now.
Yeah. Do it with the captain.
Why must I let you protect me? Why can't you kill the pirate? It's awful, awful. No, it isn't. I like it. I like it.
I like it.
My favorite scene, the last scene that Pan and Hook have together, was probably my favorite scene to play. Yeah, she was great to work with.
She was like insolent youth plus joy plus like playful, everything.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so much fun. Yeah.
You like him?
Put up your swords, boys. This man is mine.
So, Pan, this is all you're doing.
I, Jesshook. This is all my doing.
Proud, insolent youth. Prepare to meet thy doom.
Dark and sinister man. Have at thee.
fighting me? Pan, who and what art thou?
I'm youth, I'm joy, I'm the little bird that has broken out of its egg.
Oh, yeah. So tell me about your stunt work. What kind of things did you have to do?
Yeah, I think I could have worked on that a little bit more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it looked good.
Looking back at the video, it looked okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked okay. And as a matter of fact, yeah, it was just difficult because I'm falling off of a chair being higher up. So I didn't know how to do that, you know? And then when the scene where Pan kicks me and then jumps on me.
Kicks you in the chest.
Kicks me in the chest. So, and I'm supposed to fly back. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Now, Peter, now!
That was a good fight sequence.
Oh, did we already answer how did you get through the out of your comfort zone feeling? Yeah, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
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 You realized everyone else was kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, or just the fact that they're not looking and judging as much as
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
put on other people. And I noticed that also through this process. I noticed that in my, professional life as well.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I was always, I would speak up when I needed to, but now I find, in meetings and stuff, I'll just speak up.
Oh, you feel more comfortable just
much more
contributing?
confident, and yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was kind of a cool side effect.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So.
What about home life? Do you feel like you're a little different person as well?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Like, dad jokes and stuff. In my head, I'll think of something, and then normally before this, I maybe wouldn't say it, thinking of the judgment or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm just like, nah, just go with it. So,